Before dive watches became icons, one nearly cost a man his life. What came next was the Blancpain 50 Fathoms, a tool built in the depths, designed to keep divers alive, and the blueprint for every dive watch that followed. The Blancpain 50 Fathoms didn't come from a marketing meeting or a luxury showcase. It was born underwater, in the dangerous infancy of scuba diving. In the early 1950s, the sport was more experiment than discipline, and Jean-Jacques Fiechter, Blancpain's young CEO, learned that the hard way. One dive nearly cost him his life when he lost track of time beneath the surface. Gasping on the surface, he realized divers needed more than the nerve and air. They needed a wrist-bound tool built to outwit the ocean. Meanwhile in France, two naval officers, Robert, or Bob, Melber, and Claude Riffaud, were leading a newly formed combat swimmer unit. Their men slipped into harbors at night, carrying explosives and knives, relying on little more than instinct. They wanted something better, a watch that glowed in the dark, tracked oxygen with precision, and sealed out the sea's relentless pressure. When they approached Blancpain, Fiechter already had sketches on his desk, born from his own brush with death. The timing was perfect. Together they forged the 50 Fathoms, named for the 91 meters, the practical diving limit of the time. The 50 Fathoms wasn't designed to impress. It was designed to save lives. The French Navy adopted it first, followed by the US Navy SEALs and Germany's Bundesmarine. Jacques Cousteau wore it while filming The Silent World, showing audiences a new underwater kingdom with a 50 fathoms ticking on his wrist. What began as a survival tool for commandos became a symbol of exploration, adventure, and human audacity. The innovations were subtle but revolutionary. A bezel that only rotated one way, ensuring divers couldn't overstay their air. An automatic movement to minimize wear. Luminous markers bold enough to cut through murk. Every dive watch you know today carries the DNA of that first Blancpain. The 50 Fathoms became the standard others had to match, whether Rolex, Seiko, or Doxa. Today, it's both artifact and icon. Collectors prize it not only for its rarity, but for the story it carries. A CEO who refused to let the sea win. Officers who demanded the impossible, and divers who staked their survival on a ticking hand. To wear a 50 Fathoms is to carry the hush of deep water on your wrist.